Ever notice how your home tab is supposed to be your friends, but instead it's an ad, 3 accounts you don't follow, and a stranger's reel? We've all been there, and to figure out how to actually fix that, I just spent the last week testing every single filtering tool that Instagram gives us. What I found out is that most of their filters are just theater. They exist, but they barely move what you see. But there is a real fix that strips out, well, the vast majority of it. 3 settings actually forced my feed to change. I'm gonna walk you through exactly where they are, both on your phone and on your computer. And for each one, I'll show you the catch. The default For You feed is built entirely around whatever gets the highest engagement from the most people, because reels from strangers wildly outperform photos from your actual friends on that metric. Instagram surfaces the strangers instead. Your friends' posts didn't actually disappear. Instagram just decided that they were less engaging and buried them accordingly. But the following feed is built around what you actually asked to see. When you tap on the Instagram logo at the top of your feed and select following, you bypass the engagement algorithm completely. This feed is roughly chronological and only shows the accounts you explicitly follow. Occasionally, suggested posts can slip in. It's not 100% clean, but the difference from the For You feed is dramatic. The catch is that Instagram doesn't let you set the following tab as your default feed, which means that every single time you open the app, it forces you back into the algorithmic For You feed. You have to manually tap following every single session. That friction is highly intentional because it keeps you inside the feed that they can optimize for ad revenue. Also, the desktop web version doesn't have this tab at all, so it's app or mobile browser only. While the following feed gets your friends' posts back into the main feed, the Explore Grid is where Instagram's recommendations are the most aggressive. The main tool here is the Not Interested button, but there's a faster path to it that most people miss entirely. To get to Explore, tap the magnifying glass at the bottom of the screen. When you're on the Explore Grid, just long press any title and the Not Interested option appears without you even having to open the post. Even better, look for the Hide More option in that same menu. This allows you to select multiple posts and dismiss them all at once, which means you can filter a massive amount of garbage in one action. The catch is that the Not Interested button is an incredibly weak signal on its own, because the algorithm will immediately reintroduce similar content if you engage with it anywhere else on the app. These are just basic maintenance signals, so you have to combine them with the following feed, rather than relying on them alone. Also, the long press shortcut is app only, and Not Interested doesn't appear to be available on desktop web at all through any method, so this is a mobile only feature entirely. While Not Interested handles the Explore Grid, comments and DMs are an entirely different system, and Instagram made a very deliberate choice about what you can actually filter there. Instagram decided that you can aggressively filter what people say to you, but you cannot easily filter what appears in your feed. The hidden words menu is the product of that decision. Go to your profile, tap the 3 horizontal lines in the top right corner, then Settings and Privacy, then Hidden Words. When you toggle on Hide Comments and Messages, Instagram runs its automatic offensive content detection. But more importantly, you can add your own custom words. You can add any word, phrase, or emoji. If a comment or a DM request contains it, it disappears before you ever see it. I've dropped a list of terms that you can load in to filter out things like MLM spam, political terms, and crypto keywords automatically. For suggested posts specifically, if you want to filter out by caption and hashtag keywords, that path is completely different. Tap the 3 dots on any suggested posts and hit Manage Content Preferences, and then go to the specific words and phrases. Just be aware that Instagram constantly moves this path around, so look for Manage Content Preferences if it's shifted. Now, a few months ago, Instagram launched a new feature that theoretically allows you to control your algorithm by setting topics you want to see more or less of. However, in my experience, controls like these are weak signals that get easily overridden by trending or suggested content. The catch is that the primary hidden words list only applies to comments and DM requests. If someone posts an image with a spoiler in the caption, you will still see it. Instagram gave you a powerful tool to filter what people say to you, but they intentionally withheld that same power for filtering what appears in your feed. That is a deliberate design choice to protect their engagement numbers. It's not an oversight. Instagram's defaults are built strictly for their engagement numbers, not your experience. Switch to the following feed and you'll get an experience that's more built for you.